Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have for you another episode of Old School Shoots. It is the other half of the semi-finals. It's Wataru Sakata taking on not Minoru, Masayuki Naruse. So to recap, so far in the tournament, Hazeman versus McCulley didn't happen. Hazeman advances. Wataru Sataka versus some Russian guy. I think it was a work. Sataka advances. Masayuki Naruse takes on Lee Hastel. Wins that with a very nice throw into North-South choke. And Minoru Tanaka fought Todorov high-kicked his brain into the third row. Our last episode, Chris Hazeman beat Minoru Tanaka with a double wrist lock and so is advanced to the finals. And here, between Naruse and Sataka, we will be seeing who will advance and face Hazeman at the final of the junior heavyweight tournament. Now, Wataru Sataka started in rings after Naruse. Naruse is, I believe, one of the original two young boys, because there's him, there's Nagai, and then there's Yamamoto. That's like that first generation. Sataka and TK came in soon after. Wataru Sataka, of course, most famous for getting kicked in the face by Akira Maeda because he didn't like how he was talking in that post-fight press conference. Why is Akira Maeda such a cunt? And here he comes, Masayuki Naruse. I've already done a Masayuki Naruse highlight. You can watch that. It's got a very silly meme thumbnail, as do all my videos. But yeah, Masayuki Naruse, very fun to watch. Very active grappler, interesting striking. And, you know, got that sort of operatic Japanese theatricality about him. And he's got some cool gear as well. And here he comes to the ring with some dude in Zubaz pants in his corner. Wearing one of those anti-snoring devices. And this is what I mean by theatricality. Does the karate warm-up before he enters. Understands that while he is in rings, while Rings has Fighting Network rings, it is at its heart a professional wrestling promotion. Wonder who the other young boy is, because that's Namakawa. So, in Wataru Sakata's corner is Yasushi Namakawa. Namakawa's like the last good young boy to come out of rings, and there's obviously one more here with the shaved head, and I don't know who that is. Because not long after this, a lot of the Kingdom guys come across, and then Rikyu Yama sort of becomes the second guy in Namakawa's generation of a Rings young boy. In fact, that might be one of our next old school shoots. Just the most young boy shit, the Namakawa Uyama 500 fights that they had. But yeah, so while there is obviously one more Rings young boy, I have no idea who that is. Maybe William Ong or one of our other esteemed commenters will let me know. But I genuinely don't remember that guy. Alright, here we go. And of course this is interesting. Sometimes when guys know each other really well, you end up with them just sort of staring at each other and feinting each other. 90% of the fight happens in the mind. And it's boring as shit. Or other times it's like Yuki Kondo and Kiyomaki Yuneki, always an interesting fight. We shall see. These two that train together and know each other very well what happens. Insofar, what has happened is Wataru Sakata has failed to shoot a decent takedown and ended up sprawled on and being mounted by Masayuki Naruse, which is exactly what happened to Naruse in his fight with Lee Hastel. Back to the knuckles in the collarbone. Those must have been a favoured technique at the Rings dojo. One of their principal methods of young boy abuse, perhaps. Naruse opting to go bootless here. I understand why. Loves to throw his kicks. Got the dogs out, as the youths say. And I believe... Is Sataka in wrestling shoes? Yes, he is from the looks of things. Oh no, both guys opting for no wrestling shoes today. Interesting. Must be more keen to throw kicks than they are to shoot takedowns. Something that I discovered in my wrestling is just I can't kick as well if I'm wearing wrestling shoes, and I need my feet to move when I'm suplexing and when I'm doing throws and stuff. Because I had my feet stick once when I was doing a seatbelt toss and I nearly exploded my own knee. And so now I don't wear shoes and I much prefer like just a little slip. I do wrap my ankles, but still. I don't like it. Alright, Naruse in the mount here, trying to get something going. Slips over into Neon Belly, side control. Sakata manages to push the hips away, manages to catch up half guard. He's about to lose. Oh no, he's kept that leg. I thought he was going to start losing half guard, but Naruse seems to have accepted this position. And will work from here. Naruse up to his feet, which is an interesting choice. Given the proclivity of Rings guys for leg locks, that's would be giving Sakata a lot of room to get under there and attack, and so he's decided against that and sprawled back out. Wataru Sakata's got double underhooks, but has lost the leg. Back to fists in the collarbones. Z mount, but Sakata is no Masakatsu Funaki. He is Masayuki Naruse though. So he can't, he doesn't have that's as secure as someone like Funaki would have that. Got briefly shoved back to half guard and then got back to mount. TK Scissors attempt here from Wataru Sakata, but Sakata is no TK, and so he's still stuck. Gotta either get all the way under, or have a real flexible spine, or have the guy sitting up. Alright, back to Z mount. What will go in here? Attempted bridge and roll there. Sakata, Naruse posts out. Back steps over into mount, into Kezugatami. Cranking up on the head of Wataru Sakata. Sakata trying to take the back here, trying to escape. Oh, V1 pillow arm lock attempt here from Naruse. Loses that, goes back to cranking the Kezugatami. Ah, nice. Manages to catch the hips, bridge over, and take him out. Well done, Wataru Sakata. Applause from the crowd. They applaud good waza. Alright, Sakata in mount now. See if he can get anything going where Naruse failed. But I tell you what he can get going. Knuckles in the throat. TK Scissors attempt again, but again, not TK. Z-Man. More secure, apparently. Ooh, building up for the armbar. Got the triceps. Nearly got the angle on it, but lost it, so he backed up. Bridge and roll attempt there from Naruse. Sakata nearly isolates the arm on the way back. Levering in the forearm choke. Up and over. Ooh, knees on. Double knee ride. My personal favorite. Knee on belly there from Sakata. Trying to isolate an arm. Go back to the shit on the throat ride. Do it. Gave Naruse too much room. Big dumping pass there, but doesn't get past the legs. Needed to stack him up more. Keep him on his neck and you can slide by. Elbows in the knees. Shoves down. Hip escape attempt from Naruse. Sakata's got one leg. He's over that one leg. Of course he's going to go back. Nice, he's got the leg there. Good. Oh, loses the foot. Oh, no, he's giving up. He's all the way. He's giving all the way up the back. Oh, he's getting cranked on. Oh, that is on. And attack. Oh, God, made the Ken Shamrock mistake. Went after the leg. Didn't have it fully secure and got his back taken and choked. And just his throat fucking just fucking destroyed by Masayuki Naruse. Lovely little fight there. You can see it. Look at the grimace. Oh, that was on. Lovely. Alright, thank you very much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be joining you very soon for the final of the light heavyweight tournament. Which, you know, it might be a work, to be honest, but it's a fun match, and I'll just watch it. I'll treat it as if it's a shoot, why not? Seeing as we've started this. But, so far this tournament has given us 3 very fine shoots that I've certainly enjoyed. And I hope you will join me very shortly for the final. I look forward to seeing you then, ladies and gentlemen, and I shall see you all next time.